You son of a bitch.
Okay guys, so how was the video? Put the mower deck back on the John Deere, and actually went okay. Yeah, things always give me trouble anyway, it's just the way it is. But I noticed that my little piece of wood there didn't hold though. That's well, it didn't break, it just slipped. You kind of have to get those ramps just right, or you're just gonna fall right off pretty much. So the two things I hate the most about that damn mower deck is, one is the PTO shaft is very hard to get on. It's okay to get off, but you get your hands all shitty. So that's why I've been kind of thinking about getting those rubber glove dewies, the mechanic gloves or whatever, so I don't have to bother getting my hands dirty all the fucking time. And that's pretty much it. That's the only really thing that gives me the trouble. Everything else usually goes okay. Well, there's a second thing too, I guess, that you have to take your front brush guard off to just disconnect your mower deck, which is kind of dumb to do. I see why a lot of people kind of go without them, but you know, without them, your tractor would look kind of boring, you know. So I don't know. I know some people were saying, I think it was Crazy JD Kid, or can't remember what his name was, but he was talking about this stuff here to not weld to it because it's got that crappy crap in it. That's not good for you. I didn't really know that. I thought this was just regular steel. That's what it says online, that it's just steel. It doesn't say that it's got that crap in it, but maybe I'll have to Google it where I can find some steel without that. And another guy said too that I could just make it out of wood. I think some like 2x4s or something. I probably kind of could, but the thing is, how would you get the angles right, you know, and how would you screw the ramps to that, you know? It's easier with steel because you can kind of just, you know, you can cut it and then you can weld it. And plus I want to break in my welder too, so, because I haven't used that damn thing yet this year. So, or last year. I bought that damn thing last year and I haven't even used it yet. So it's kind of the reason why I just wanted to weld everything together and just, you know, and whatever. So we are ready for mowing action. I think I'll just look online and see if I can find maybe that same kind of steel but I guess without the shit in it. I probably don't even need it with the holes either. I could probably get away without it. But, yeah. So I went and did some, went and cultivated the gardens yesterday. And I went and did my place today. I'll try to show you here, but it's going to be kind of windy, so you guys are going to probably hear more wind than anything else. But, I worked up my garden, or my ground here pretty good. I actually just, instead of running both, all 3 sections in, I just ran the middle section in, and the 2 outer wings there were just, see, I got a mow already. I just pretty much will have to, just run that middle section there. And, mother's clothesline broke again, so I had to redo that. I kind of did it different. I don't know if it'll hold or not, but stupid thing, I hate it. So what I did was I still got the cultivator here yet too. See, it looks a lot better now. It really turned to dirt. Over there was mostly grass. Couldn't break it down for some reason, or couldn't break it up. Well, what I did, I was still pulling it with the John Deere. You can see the John Deere's tracks. There's more fucking glass. Oh yeah, wait till you see my scrap pile I got going on too. What I did was I just ran this section in, and these 2 sections just kind of stayed above the ground. They kind of like a harrow a little bit. I ran that section in deep. As deep as the John Deere could pull it, but the John Deere I guess did pretty good. Because over here, right here, it's still kind of not broken up, but the grass is broken up. See, I haven't turned to dirt yet, but the grass is ripped up. This used to be all green grass right here because I never could break it in good enough, or break it up good enough. But now I really broke it up good because I just ran that middle section in. I might have to run one of the wings though to get the edges, or like around the tree stumps. Here I still got to break this a little bit up, but I'm not going to do anything now, I think, until probably, well, either Monday or Tuesday. Well, Monday and Tuesday are going to be kind of a busy day for me. So here's another section I couldn't break up. But yeah. Oh, man, I've really been finding the glass. I'm surprised I haven't popped a fucking tire yet. It leaves the dirt behind, but so yeah. Oh, here's another piece. I don't know what the hell was here at one time. Probably nothing. Oh, Jesus, even another one. I'll get her picked up now. Pick up what I can. But I'll take the cultivator back with the big red later. Look at my scrap pile here. Found all this fucking shit in my yard there. All that crap. I even had a clog up in the cultivator a couple times. You see a little bit of grass over there. This stuff is awful, not so much like dirt, it's more like almost like maybe there's like sand mixed in with this, because it seemed awful sandy when I was turning it. But I don't know, looks like it's awful dry for one thing, so which is a good thing. But I can tell you now, it was a damn good thing I didn't run the if I had a tiller on the John Deere, I'm glad I didn't run it through this, because I would have broke those tines, because all that fucking concrete and all that scrap metal and stuff. The cat's checking out the cultivator. But yeah, it's still pretty rough though. That's gonna need a lot of work. But anyways, mother's clothesline here got pretty freaking dickered over again, so I kind of redid it. But there used to be some extra line there. Well, it's snapping here. I think it'll still hold as long as you don't put anything heavy on it. The rest of the way, it looks all right. I got to screw somewhere up in there to keep the line from slipping up, because if it slips up or down, then it puts a lot of slop in it. This is the cable we found at the farm. Then I clamped it here. This is Big Red's old winch cable. It's just getting kind of dickered now, but whatever. And since there's so much extra line left over now, I just went around the tree. Put a screw there. So she's got a little extra line right here now she can use. Goes all the way around. Here's a little extra. And here's a little extra. And then I got a screw in there. I used to have a hook in here, but that's what broke. What's the hook? I'll show you the hook here in a minute, but so I don't know, she hasn't tested it yet, but hopefully it'll hold. If not, well, I give up until I can get the big stuff. There's a piece of the, no, that's just plastic, that's a piece of the hook, or the sheeting of it. So, but yeah, my grass is coming in. Front yard's probably going to need a mow. There's my overflow tank. Stupid thing. The car's still sitting here, rotting away pretty much. So, yeah. The mower deck is now staying on. Excuse me. I mean, I can still cultivate with the deck on, but see, then the deck gets all dirty too, right? And I don't like that too much. So, here's the old hook. I don't know if it broke. I think it looks like it just got bent pretty severe there. It used to be a lot more bent than that. What happened was that mother was washing clothes one day. Of course, that clothesline there is breaking too. Here's some pieces of that. I'm going to keep those for something else. But anyways, what was I talking about now? For sakes. Yeah, that one day mother was washing clothes. And we kind of didn't really know there was supposed to be a windstorm that was supposed to come around. Well, we kind of knew there was supposed to be a little bit of wind, but, you know. It usually it makes sense to hang clothes outside on a windy day so they dry, but we didn't think the winds were going to get that nuts. And then they got up to the radio and the cell phones were saying 30 miles an hour, but it was way to hell over that. It was more like 50 or 60. And I guess the weight of the clothes, with the wind, you know, slamming against it and pulling on it, it was bending that hook, and then the line slipped off. So I just did it that way now. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. So, but there was supposed to be some, you know, wind and rain that day, and it did rain a little bit, but the winds were totally unexpected. So, someone's got a vacuum running out there. Got bugs already and shit. So, but yeah. So I guess that's major lifting for today. Probably be mowing probably next week sometime. So I don't know what time it is right now. I think it's getting close to 6 o'clock. Oh, it's already 6 o'clock. Surprisingly, the siren hasn't gone off yet. Then maybe it's a little late. So probably take the cultivator back pretty quick here. Probably about 10-15 minutes I'll take it back, because I ain't going to need it anymore, because I'm not going to rip up this ground for a little while yet. It's worked out pretty good. It needs time now the grass needs time to rot. So, of course, the new stuff will always keep growing. So, I have to kind of keep working at it, but I'm just going to have to do it all with Big Red. I think Big Red will handle it fine. And I wasn't really even thinking about running the cultivator that deep with the John Deere, but I was like, you know, man, I'm not getting anywhere. I just keep flipping grass. I'm not, you know, turning dirt, especially on the one section. So I just pulled the two outer wings up a little bit, and I put the middle one deeper, and I started plowing dirt. So worked out pretty good. You probably could almost actually seed in that if you wanted to, but I'm not going to seed anything in it this year. So probably just keep working it up. I am going to seed my my flower garden. Hopefully my seeds are still good. So I don't know. I need to find my stakes. If you guys want to see a video on me planting those seeds, you know, they're just flowers. I can do a video on it. Let me know. You know, it's nothing special, but I'll just use the GoPro because then I can speed it up and then it won't seem that long to y'all. So if you want to see a video on me seeding flowers, which is just going to be right over there, let me know. Then I'll do a video on it. But I won't be doing too much at the garden or at the farm because, you know, my grandma's always going to be there, so I don't think she likes the cameras in her face too much. So don't really bother videotaping there too much, but try to give you guys some updates, I guess. So, but yeah, I don't know what's up with the like I said, what's up with that PTO on that John Deere. It's just, it never wants to really go on. Sometimes I have to turn that tire so I can actually crawl in there a little bit more and get myself in there some more. Kind of helps, but I managed this time. But I won't be taking it off anymore. So, and I don't know if I'm going to get to this trailer project this year. I don't know. I still got the ball. I bought a ball hitch for that trailer. It was mostly meant for a big rad, but I got it on the John Deere. That's what I used to pull the cultivator around with on that. So probably just hook this up to the John Deere and take it back to the farm. We can sit there for another year or two or something until we know. Plus, I need to find the right tools and the paint and stuff and the paint guns. And I think I got a couple of links on my computer. I got to be able to run it on this thing, you know. But we'll probably slowly paint this trailer over time anyway. Start with the hitch and everything, but yeah, just don't think I'm going to have time for it. So maybe next year, maybe we'll get to it. It's not really taking up space; it's just in the way, kinda. I don't really need it. If I'm not going to use it, why have it here? Tires, I think, are still holding air. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that one, but sure it is. These tires never had a leaking problem, so but yeah. So this is why I don't like this is why I want to wear gloves too, because then your hands stink like grease and shit. But, yeah. Kids are drunk. They're running around like a bunch of Indians. Freaking knobs. Yeah. They're drunker than a bunch of sons of bitches. They're drunker than a bunch of sons of bitches. Oh well, fuck it. So yeah, anyways guys, yeah, I gotta do a little bit more cultivating at the farm, but this is where it's gonna involve big red, so I'll be able to put I'm going to put some of the sandbags on the front. I think I did about 2 last year. And run the cultivator deeper into the garden there. Get that poo worked in deeper. And then it'll be time for this thing. Hey. So, we'll till with that and then start seeding. And then we should be pretty much almost set to go for this year, so. Yeah, anyways guys, I'm going to take off. I do apologize for the super long video. I know she's probably close to almost an hour. Well, some parts of the John Deere part of the video there, I'll speed it up. So, yeah. Anyways guys, I'm going to take off, so I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah. Thanks for watching guys. Take her easy.